Alright guys, done a lot of reviews. Now it's about time to do an update on some stuff I've been building. So, as I did previously in my Tiger update, that is on hold due to shipping issues of a product. We'll not get into that again. So we're going to talk about the Panther late. I'm making a lot of progress on this. I want to get this done. I have a lot of other kits I want to do. I want to get this going. I'm not going to rush it. I'm take my time on it still and enjoy the build, because that's why I do this, to enjoy the build. But I want to show you the progress that I have made thus far. So we have the lower hull here. Oh, and just so you know, I'm filming in a different video quality, and I hope that it is better. I'm not sure if it is or not, but I'm hoping you can see the colors better, because I've noticed that a lot of my colors aren't showing up very well. Here is the lower hull with the two pieces of Zimmerit and the wheel axle-y things. Torsion bar ends, holds the wheels. So that is what we got there. We got the transmission. I painted the control handles and the pedals. I painted them a green from the mid kit. It was actually the gearbox green, but I don't like the gearbox green. And then I did the German gray color on the gearbox and did a little bit of weathering, so it's got like that textured steel look. I don't know if that shows up. Let me try zooming in and see if you can see that better on this better video quality. Let me move this. Yeah, I don't know if you can see the texture look on that transmission or not. If you can see that. But I got a little texture on there. I haven't done too much weathering on it yet, but I got that little bit. If you saw my previous video, that was a happy accident by me not spraying the paint correctly. So I'm not going to take credit for doing that on purpose. The cream-wise color in here is a little rough because I brush painted on some MIG that didn't work well, so I had to go over it with some Vallejo model color, which I'll be using from now on. And I gonna weather that down with some MIG fighting compartment wash, and that'll look better. But I have some more parts to put in here and pre-paint and stuff that I couldn't do before. So we'll leave that there, and I'll show you where I'm at. So I have this much of the engine built. So it still needs some hoses and things like that, but they're going to line up and have to match spots in the engine compartment. So I'm going to hold off on that. We got that built, and then I have one of the rear engine bulkheads completed. That's going to go. Yeah, that's going to go in there like that. It's going to go in there. That's what it's going to do. That's going to go in there like that. I have the other one here like so. It's going to go in the other side. And then I have this fuel or oil water holder that I got to make sure fits when I line these bulkheads up. I got that built. I have to do a bunch of pre-painting, so I have a lot of this stuff ready to go for pre-painting. These are the MG ammo bags right here. So I have these I left them on the sprue. I'm going to clip off this section here and clean them up a little bit, and then I can just spray them with the Mr. Surfacer, or actually I have some new all-clad micro filler that I picked up from my local hobby store that I'm going to try, because it's pre-mixed and it's white. So I'm going to try this on the little parts and then brush paint them maybe. We'll see. Because I brush painted these before for the Berg Panther and they turned out okay. I was able to brush paint them and then put the little leather strap on it. So I'm going to brush paint all these, and then they'll be glued in to where I'll leave this nub, I'll leave them connected here, and you're not going to see the bottom of them. If so, before I glue them in, I can touch them up with some black. That's that. I have the two seats, the driver's seat and the radio operator seat here. all ready to go into the lower hall, like so. I hope all that was on camera. So all that's ready to go into the lower hall after it gets painted. I'm going to spray it with the primer and then spray it with the red oxide and then pick out the seats in leather and dry brush back here with a copper color to pick up these springs. There's a little spring molded on the back of the seat. Oh, and then I have various over here on my board. I have various stowage bins and stuff that go in the floor. And then I have started doing the ammunition here. This is a lot of work goes into making these look smooth. So these all get decals, 2 decals, and it says to paint them black. In fact, I'm going to show you a picture of what it says to do in here. It shows them mostly black all the way through with the two decals on it. I don't agree with that at all. From research I've done, they would be black. They did have black shells, but the tips would be like a gunmetal color, and they would be more of like a German gray and not a black, but not the German gray from the MiG, like more of the German gray from Vallejo. So I Mr. Servicered them, and I'm going to. I have 5 or 6 here that are done. I cleaned them up. A little bit of work cleaning them up. Let's see, shows up better there. A little bit of work cleaning them up, and then I got them coated with Mr. Surfacer. It's a 2-step process because you can't really grab onto them. So they have to go in this rack that goes in the floor. I'll show you here on this page right here. They go on the floor right here, and it shows that they're all black, but I'm not determined if I want to do that yet. When you really look at the model complete, from what it looks like complete, you're not really going to see them. So I possibly may leave them black to continue on. But I will put the decals on them, the decals on them. So what I've done in this, because I was just curious, because it doesn't tell you how many parts were in this kit. So as I've gone through the pages, in the bottom of each page I put how many parts were on that page. Like the first page had 38 parts, and then the next page 62. So then I added it up. So to where I'm at, to where I stopped counting, I was at 923 parts, and still have all this to do for parts. So at this point, with the tracks and some of the lower area done, it's 923 parts. So it's crazy. But I'm not there yet. I'm not even. Some of the engine's built, but I am in this area pre-painting all of this. This is where I'm at, and I'm getting ready to pre-paint all that and install some of this stuff and paint it inside there. And then I'll be moving on. I'm going to go all the way up until this section here with the drivetrain and this rear bulkhead. And then I'm going to make sure everything fits. Then I'm going to paint everything, because this gets half, one side gets the cream color and the other side gets the red oxide color. So I'm going to get all this from inside stuff painted and put in, and then I'm going to move on to the PE ammo racks, and that'll be the next update video. I'll show you what I've done so far, and then I folded up one of these PE ammo racks just to show you what they're like. I'm going to have to solder these together, so I'm going to do one and then see how it goes, and we'll see if I can solder one on camera. I got some of the PE done for the control panel. Probably showed these off a couple times, but there's the two pieces for the control panel. The two PE, I got them glued up. There's a little bit of micro crystal clear in there for, glass purposes. So they have to be mounted. I have the piece that they get mounted on in here. Right here. But I made a slight mistake when I was taking off the detail. I don't know if you can see this, but I sanded this down at a super angle, like crazy low. So after I bend the photo etch and glue it on, I'm going to have to fill this section with a thin piece of card and then sand it all back without damaging the PE and repaint the outline of it, and then it'll be ready to go. So this is going to be a little bit of a project. I just wasn't paying attention with the sanding stick. I was using too rough of a sanding stick, and I ended up putting a bevel on it. So that is where we are on the Panther late. When that's done, there's going to be a vote on a different tank. There's going to be 3 with clear parts to choose from, and then probably one of the King Tigers that already been reviewed. I have 2 up there with clear parts. I have a Panther G with clear parts from Ryfield Models. I also posted a video on a Tiger 1 from Ryfield Models with clear parts. And coming up is going to be a Panther. I don't know what the offs is, but it's going to have cutaway parts instead of clear. So there's going to be sections cut away. So that's coming up. I have to do the review for that, but that's going to be something that's coming up on the channel. Also, I reviewed a ICM kit that is a King Tiger with a full interior. And if you've never done a full interior and you don't want to jump into something complicated like a Takom or a Ryfield Models, that ICM King Tiger is perfect for beginners. There's not a lot of parts, but it still has a lot of detail. Basically, it has all the detail a Takom kit would have, but the stuff you don't see, the detail's not there. But all the stuff you're going to see, the detail's there. And it's a beautiful kit. I'm going to post it. I haven't edited. I haven't posted it yet. It'll get posted after this. But be on the lookout for that review. It'll most likely maybe get posted the day after this goes up. So that's going to do it for this. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You can visit me on Patreon. I got a poll going up there. It's a public poll. It's not anything hidden. I'm not going to hide things unless people on Patreon want special content or anything. Mostly, if you support me on Patreon, you're going to get some free stuff. So, and I have a lot of Warhammer stuff I'm looking to get rid of. So, join me there if you so choose. The link will be in the description. If not, that's fine too. I will always put out content, and all my videos will always go on YouTube. I'm not into hiding videos for certain people or charging people money for videos. I do this for therapy purposes, just to, talk and get my thoughts and information out there. And I enjoy it. I enjoy model building. It, keeps my mind off the pain and all that stuff. So that'll do it for this video. I am the Crazy Gamer. This is Crazy Gamer Models. You guys have a fantastic day.